Welcome back to My Mythical Meta, the show where nothing is made up and it's all absolute facts based on studies and concrete research. I'm your host, Travis, and I'm joined by the entire Mythical Meta crew. All of the Metapods are present and hardening. I've got my brother Benjamin.
Hello.
My two good friends, Derek.
Hello.
And Randy.
Heyo.
Everyone is here, and this week we are looking forward to Comicpalooza 2024 in Houston.
Woo!
Woo! This is our biggest con of the year, right in our hometown. And this year, I have to miss it.
No.
I know. I'm so sad.
What you got going on better than this?
I have to go to one of my wife's best friend's weddings.
Ooh.
And it's in Detroit.
Ooh. I'll pray for you.
And we're gonna be out of town for like 5 days.
If you find a secret room in your Airbnb that just goes deeper and deeper into a deeper, darker tunnel, don't keep going. Don't get the measuring tape out. Just leave.
Guys, that's a reference to the horror movie Barbarian. Definitely watch it with your children.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, it's awful. Yeah, I have to miss it this year.
Oh.
Very sad. Obviously, I'm super excited for Aaron Rose's wedding. I can't wait to be there and experience all the joy, but I am going to be very sad to miss Comicpalooza this year.
You should have just told him, like, listen, I have a prior engagement that is a prior engagement to your engagement.
Listen,
so I'm sorry.
Prior engagement, it's a non-negotiable. Nothing I can do.
Yeah. I mean, you can look up when this happens. It's every year.
Yeah.
You should have planned around it. Know your friends.
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend. Apparently, it's the same weekend as like some big rock festival is happening the same weekend in town, and I don't know. It's all sorts of stuff. Which is why we're staying the extra days, because the airlines were cheaper, the flights were cheaper. Like the flight plus the hotel room was cheaper than the flight to leave on Memorial Day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does that mean y'all are going to stay and go to that rock festival?
Who knows? We might. I mean, we'll have Marin with us, so
great. Get her started early.
All right, Marin.
Get her.
Throw your elbows. Throw elbows into that mosh pit.
Get her some secondhand illicit substance contact.
I was just thinking, get her
real early.
Spike her hair. It's probably a rock concert, right?
Speaking of spiking her hair, guys, Marin got her first haircut last weekend.
Oh,
yeah, it was cute.
She is still the most adorable child on earth. And I'm sorry for all you people who have kids, but mine's the cutest kid.
Facts.
Sorry.
We said at the beginning.
Facts. No printer.
What?
No cap.
For working at a high school, I just don't understand these. No printer?
Yeah. Facts.
FAX. Oh,
yeah.
That was really bad.
Dude, do not look at me. Gen Z came up with that themselves. I'm just hip with the lingo.
I'm gonna say it at school tomorrow.
Yes, you should. Bet.
Yep.
Speaking of the cool high schoolers, we have a shout out today. A shout out to a new patron, Dahlia.
Woo!
Dahlia. We
Dahlia.
are so excited to have you here. Welcome to the Meta. You signed up for the Patreon the week that Derek promised he would send out the Necronomicon. So lucky you. We are so excited to have you. Be looking for the shipment of the first edition, curse included Necronomicon.
It'll be the box that's wailing.
Is it leaking blood?
Light doesn't seem to pierce into the box.
Yeah. Guys, I'm so excited to have Dahlia on the team. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. And, get into the Discord, get into the Patreon, send us messages. You have got the inside track now, and we are happy to get in touch and help you play Magic or any other game. We're happy to have you, Dahlia. Glad you're here. I have another quick shout out to a friend of the pod, Steven, from my daughter's swim lessons.
Come on, Steven.
Shout out to Steven. We know you want to join the Patreon soon. Steven has been showing me pictures of his astounding Ghostbusters cosplay, and he is bringing it to Comicpalooza this weekend. So I won't be there, but he has promised to go to Eldorado Gaming, show you Benjamin, show you Randy. Derek, do you have Comicpalooza plans? You going to be there?
I don't think I will, but maybe. I don't know.
Boo.
Make an appearance if you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got an astounding Ghostbusters cosplay, y'all. He's got one of the proton packs from the 80s that he has redone and like repainted and refitted with gaskets and pipes and wires and all sorts of stuff. So it's about as real as a science fiction Ghostbuster proton pack can be. It's pretty amazing. So, Benjamin, if you get some pictures with him, we'll make sure to stick him in the pod. So that's our 2 shout-outs. We do have some announcements. Benjamin, help me with this. Announcements. A terrible way to die. A terrible way to die. A terrible, 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 terrible way to die. Benjamin, why didn't you sing with me?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I was singing the whole time. I was like,
Oh.
I was like, that's great harmony. We're doing good. And then you started asking why I
Benjamin.
wasn't singing with you. I was like, I must have been so good that I
You
matched
were-
with him perfectly.
Our resonance was just identical. Were you really muted? Did your Audacity
yes.
not catch any of it?
No, Audacity didn't catch any of it. I muted it
Oh, how
Because
embarrassing.
because I was playing with the stapler earlier and decided to mute it so you didn't hear.
Benjamin!
No, I
No
muted
distractions!
it. I muted it so you could not hear the distractions.
All right, well, that's what we used to sing at Scouts for announcements. We've got some announcements, y'all. My Mythical Meta has a new email address. The email address at eldoradogaming.com was already leaked in a data breach somewhere
What?
and
Oh,
has
I-
been flooded with Korean shipping notices.
Oh, man.
So,
I was wondering why we were doing this. That makes sense.
yeah, I have no idea how this happened. It's honestly super frustrating, but yeah, Korean shipping notices are the type of junk mail we get.
I guess better than the alternative, but
Yeah. So
Okay,
we've got it.
I bet it was a listener who sent us a question that we missed, and they're like, fine, they're not going to respond to my email.
I
then-
know I'm so sad. I'm so heartbroken. Listener, I apologize if that is what happened. If someone out there vindictively signed us up for junk mail, I'm so sorry. All you have to do is unsubscribe and you won't get any of our stuff anymore.
It was probably those our greatest competition. What are they called? Like Smoky Mountain Games or whatever?
Misty Mountain Games.
Misty Mountain Game.
Who are likely to be at Comicpalooza, so.
Yep, and right across from us are going to be NTSD Gaming.
Yep, and they do shiny dice also.
Yeah.
They do like those resin sharp edge dice, is that right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, their stuff is beautiful, and we
Yeah.
don't really compete with them, but we are competing for the same customers.
Yeah.
But you can certainly get something from us and something from them. I won't mind.
Yeah, people who want dice. Anyway, we do have a new email address, and it is mymythicalmeta@gmail. I mean, it's hard to break free of the hegemon, you know?
Yep, that's right. Gmail.
Gmail has just simply the best. I mean, it's the best email interface that I've ever used. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, what's the alternative? Hotmail?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be for real.
Ooh.
Be for real with me.
I still prefer Yahoo.
Ooh,
Yikes.
brother. Ooh.
What's that, brother?
Because I use
Are y'all
both.
doing sketch?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
What's up, brother?
No.
Tuesday,
this is-
Tuesday.
No,
Special
no.
teams.
No, there's a viral video of what is he, an imam, I think, talking about like why is his congregation sinning? It's
Oh.
like, when you see something that raises your prurient interest, it's like, ooh, brother.
Oh,
ooh.
okay, yeah. I do think I have seen that, yeah. New email address, mymythicalmeta@gmail.com. It is a fresh, clean email. I have only received 4 emails in it so far, and they were all me syncing it to My Mythical Meta stuff. So
Cool.
we're good to go there.
So no Korean shipping notices yet.
No Korean shipping notices just yet.
Wonderful.
I used it to create a My Mythical Meta Architect account.
Ooh.
So now you can also find all of the decks that we have done deck techs for. So any deck that has a video will be available in the My Mythical Meta Architect account. You can find that user in Architect by just searching My Mythical Meta with no spaces. And you'll be able to, You'll be able to find that.
Nice.
Last update, I was told from someone, Benjamin, that some people didn't like listening to all the banter at the beginning of our episodes. But remember that this is a friendship podcast. And banter and catching up, that is something that good friends should do. You know, you've got to keep in touch with each other and ask about people's lives. And that is just something that we do on the show. But if you don't want to listen to that stuff, I have begun to improve the videos by adding chapter timestamps. So
Yay.
Chapter timestamps are being added to YouTube videos. Just kind of whenever I get the time, I go back and add in chapter timestamps. Those timestamps are also being added to the show notes in the audio episodes. So if you listen through Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever, you'll be able to click the show notes and see the timestamps in those descriptions as well. So, if you don't want to listen to pre-show banter or the Ascension Classic updates, you can check the show notes for timestamps.
But you'll be a buster.
Exactly. Yes, you will. You will be a buster, not a true friend of the meta. You feel me? No cap.
I just don't engage with it. I pretend like I didn't hear it, and I just keep going.
I gotta keep practicing. You know, I've been out of the classroom for a year, and so I lose track of all the Gen Z lingo. Benjamin, is it still Gen Z in high school, or are they Gen A yet?
No, they're still Gen Z.
Still Gen Z.
Gen A is gonna die of AIDS after they marry Forrest Gump, right?
What in
Jesus,
the world are you
Benjamin.
talking about?
Gen A.
Gen A.
Gen A.
Stupid.
The darkest thing I've ever heard Benjamin say.
My lord. So I'm supposed to call them Gen Alpha?
Yeah.
If you don't want them to die of AIDS.
Is Gen Alpha going to be the COVID boom? Or do you think there will be a generation in between that?
No, I think there will be a generation in between that because generations are usually roughly 20 years, give or take. So
yeah.
So the millennials are.
Well, I feel like generations are defined by whatever major world event caused a shift.
Right.
Right.
So I think but I mean that all seems to happen. Usually it's about 20 years because it's when the previous generation starts having kids.
Okay, that's true.
Right. So the Gen Xers had all the millennials have the young millennials, right? Because I realized that my oldest is 9, but I have friends from high school who have adult children.
Yeah.
That's
my friends from high school have upper middle school and high school age children.
Yeah, no, it's weird seeing like on Facebook my friends posting their kids' senior prom photos. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's anyway. I mean, I don't feel bad for them. Like, good, they're done.
Right.
They get to go party now. Yeah,
they get to go party again while they're still young.
Exactly. I'll be an old man before I get to party again.
Yeah,
I'll be in the nursing home trying to get a disco ball going.
Oh my god, Benjamin, you can stop.
Anyway, so I think Gen Z is those kids who are just finishing up, and then I think I think Gen Alpha will be all the kids who maybe started middle school during COVID. That would be my guess.
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, no, that's that's what I would guess. And then the next one's probably going to be Gen Sigma
why would it not be?
Because have you?
Beta.
That's it's a millennial. It's a Gen Z slang that you haven't caught up with yet. So
Okay, what is it?
All right, so how there's the alpha male. They're the bravado leader type.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sigma male is the
outcast, right?
Well, no, they're not.
Or is it just
outcast.
the submissive?
No. That would be a beta.
That's a beta. Okay.
Okay. The Sigma is like
Lone
the one
wolf?
like he sits in the back and observes, but he's not because he's an outcast, but because he's better than everyone else. That's the big thing right now. They're all competing.
Yeah, can we just say this is all ridiculous? You're not a wolf. You're not alpha, beta, sigma, any of that gamma.
Randy, we all have 2 wolves inside of us, though.
And they're both probably.
Oh, okay. We gotta.
Have
we
you all
gotta cut
seen
that.
the shirt where it's like, I got 2 wolves inside me and they won't stop?
Exactly.
It's so funny.
Oh my god.
So anyway, Sigma is like the I don't follow the rules.
Okay.
I don't
The anti-hero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even more sexist than the alpha male.
Ooh.
That kind of.
Oh, so that bald dude that's in prison in Romania, or whatever it is right now.
What's his name? Tate something?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew-
I found the
Andrew
t-shirt.
Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Yes. Yeah.
Tank, whatever his name is.
Yeah, like
yeah.
him.
Yeah, he's like a derivative of an incel.
The Andrew Tate thing, he got caught the same time Glass Onion came out on Netflix. And people were putting Benoit Blanc explaining the stupidity of Andrew Tate getting caught. It was so funny. Have y'all seen Glass Onion?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Benjamin, I think you would absolutely love.
I've seen it. It's great.
Oh, yeah. Did you like Knives Out, too?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. I saw Knives Out. I didn't see Glass Onion yet.
Oh, dude, Benjamin. I think you would adore Glass Onion. Knives Out was good, too, but I think Glass Onion was better.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Oh, my God. It was so good. All right.
Hold on. I
Yes.
do have an update since we're talking about media we've consumed. I just finished
Yes.
my 6th book,
Woo!
Heyo.
and it
Nice.
was Scythe. And it
I
was
have had
so-
kids tell me about Scythe for the last 5-ish years. So was it good?
Yes, it was very good.
Awesome.
You should read it, and man, very relevant, very, very good.
Do you still have a copy?
No, I borrowed it
Should
from
I
the
borrow it from-
library.
The library. Guys, I have taken Marin to the library twice now. These past 2 weeks, they do like a sing-along and story time, and then they do like just a sensory activity for kids, like stations stuff. And Marin just loves taking a shovel and burying dinosaurs in pinto beans.
Soon you will be oil.
Oh, the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and I got a library card, Benj.
Nice.
Which library do you go to? Is it a Harris County one?
West Side High School Library.
Oh, I'm so dumb. Yeah, of course, okay.
But
Yeah, I'm so stupid.
we go to my family does go to a Harris County library.
Yeah, mine is the
Right.
Maud Smith Marks Library.
We definitely don't go to that one. I think we used to when we were in that area, but
Okay.
now we go to one closer to us.
Cool.
But I checked this out from the West Side High School Library.
Cool. Awesome. Well, Benjamin, congratulations on completing your 6th book.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
I'm
awesome.
Yeah, but I just wanted to throw out Scythe. I think y'all would really like it, all of you.
Yeah.
great.
I've heard that it's really good. I just haven't really had a chance. Okay, you too can become a patron like Dahlia by going to patreon.com/mymythicalmeta. Benjamin, what's the first perk?
The best one, a 20% off coupon to eldoradogaming.com, where you can buy shiny dice, play mats, and other accessories to help level up your gaming experience. Come check us out. Come get your coupon by becoming a patron.
Awesome. Randy.
Early and ad-free content. You'll get
Woo!
it as soon as it's ready, fresh off the presses from Travis's computer.
Pretty much,
There will
yeah.
be no ads, no YouTube ads. If we have those, I don't know. But it'll be no ads.
That's right.
I can verify that this makes you feel special because our longtime patron David, we were at a debate banquet recently, and he looked at everybody and said, "Hey guys, My Mythical Meta has a new show out," and then he was like, "Oh wait, only I get it. Never mind. They'll have a new show on Monday."
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, right now, David, Becky, and now Dahlia are the only people who have access to next week's episode. Yeah, guys, pretty much as soon as I finish an episode, I stick it on the Patreon. And then everybody else has to wait a week to get stuff. Don't forget that you also get access to the My Mythical Meta Discord server, where we chat. This is where we record episodes. Derek, what is this week's surprise Patreon perk?
I'm not sure why Benjamin said that his was the best one, because I definitely have the gold here.
Ooh.
In honor of the Drake-Kendrick Lamar beef, I will explain the timetables and all the references if you subscribe to the Patreon. And it will definitely still be relevant by the time this episode gets done. So you need to get that Patreon quick if you want to be there.
No one else doing this.
Nobody else is
All
going to
the
explain
internet.
it for you like Derek will.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
This episode will be coming out May 20th, the week before Comicpalooza. So definitely Kendrick and Drake will still be in the news by then.
Absolutely.
See,
I mean, if
it also-
Drake shows his face anymore, I don't know.
It
Yeah.
all started when Drake went to high school in Canada at a place called DeGrasse.
You can't start explaining it
Yeah.
now. What's the point of making it a Patreon perk?
Oh, fine.
Idiot!
Paywall, Randy. Paywall.
He gets shot. I'm still saying.
Okay, guys. Comicpalooza 2024 is happening this upcoming weekend, May 24th through 26th, at the George R. Brown Convention Center. This is Is Comicpalooza the biggest Houston con each year?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I know Space City Houston is pretty big. Anime Matsuri is pretty big, but it's pretty focused.
Yeah.
It's like mostly anime stuff. Guys, Comicpalooza is like everything. Any fandom, any pop culture fandom you can think of, you know, anime, sitcoms, science fiction and fantasy, obviously, but superhero, Pokemon, it's all there at Comicpalooza. And Eldorado Gaming will be there. Booth number 1512. 1512. We are in the aisle that's closest to the Saltgrass Steakhouse. The entrance closest to Saltgrass Steakhouse.
So grab a steak, then come in and grab some dice, then go back and grab another steak and role
Bring
play.
it to us, because we're going to be hungry.
That's right.
Yeah, bring your meal to booth 1512.
Well, especially, bring your meal to my wife, who will be extra hungry because she is eating for two.
Yay! Randy and Derek, have y'all heard that news yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told
Okay,
y'all
okay.
at that wing place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
No, I'm kidding.
She's gotten pregnant while pregnant. I've heard that's really bad for you.
Yes.
I bet it would be.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want it to happen to me.
The bigger baby eats the smaller one. Nutrition.
Yeah. Booth 1512, Eldorado Gaming will be there. The entrance closest to the Saltgrass Steakhouse, which I think I was on the map earlier. Let me go check one more time. Yeah. So there are two main entrances. One of them is closer to Artist Alley area. Yeah, and then the other one is closer to the rest of the main dealer floor, and it's on the side with like the car show and the Star Wars Alliance and stuff like that. So when you go into the farther entrance on the car show side, that is where you will find Eldorado Gaming, booth 1512. Okay, guys, the schedule for this year's Comicpalooza is truly insane. There are literally dozens of panels, podcasts, presentations, exhibitions, interviews happening. You know, every 30 minutes there's an activity on the schedule. It is wild.
Stacked.
Yes, absolutely stacked. We will get to the celebrity guest roster, which itself is an incredible offering that I am so sad to miss. But all of the other activities, it just seems like such a fun thing. And the dealer floor itself is usually where I spend all my time. You know, you can go back and listen to episode 6 of our podcast of My Mythical Meta is a convention episode where we talk about, you know, some tips and tricks for navigating conventions. But this one is just, it's so big. It almost seems like 3 days is not enough.
Yeah.
No, it's really not. Which is why you need to make sure you go to the dealer floor first, so that you make sure you can buy all the dice you need. Because you'd hate to get to the gaming floor and not have enough dice, and by the time you get back to the dealer floor, it's over.
So true, man. So true. We are going to post a link to the activity schedule, but I've gone through and found some things that I think would be highlights, things that I would have liked to see. And obviously, as you guys see stuff in the schedule, chime in and talk about the stuff that you would want to see.
I mean, there are so many things. I don't know how you picked one thing.
I picked about
there's 20 things happening at any given hour.
I know. It was wild. Well, because, Comicpalooza takes up 3 floors of the George R. Brown. So, there's conference rooms, there's meeting rooms all throughout this convention center that are all being occupied for this. It's absolutely crazy. One thing that I would want to see if I were there, have you guys seen, it's this book series and it's called William Shakespeare's Star Wars?
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin, have you heard of this?
I've heard of it, yeah.
I have the first one. They take Star Wars, obviously, and the scripts have been rewritten so that they're in iambic pentameter with Shakespeare's language.
Nice.
And I have the first one, which is A New Hope, and it is truly moving. I found myself being driven to tears at certain points because C-3PO takes on this voice like like the chorus, like a Greek chorus who explains what's happening, even though at the same time he's always upset about where he is. It is truly mesmerizing. And so, if you are interested in William Shakespeare's Star Wars, on Friday at 4 o'clock, they're doing The Jedi Doth Return Part 1. And on Saturday, 10 in the morning, they're doing The Jedi Doth Return Part 2.
10 in the morning? That's too early for Shakespeare. my brain is not ready for that sort of language.
Yeah. So they've divided it into 2 parts. Ah, man, I wish I could see it. It would be so, so cool.
Maybe you'll get lucky. Houston will get a lot of rain, and your flight will get canceled.
Dude, if my flight's canceled, I will be at Comicpalooza for sure. I doubt that'll happen, but that would be pretty cool. Another thing I saw on Friday, and it does take place a few times over the weekend, sumo wrestling. That seems cool. I don't think they've ever done that at Comicpalooza before.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it before.
Yeah, that is totally cool. There's one at 4:45 and one at 6:45 on Friday. Lots of cool Kidtopia activities. This is a first floor, like, little kids section. Several podcasts have presentations. There's lots of cosplay advice. Go ahead.
Well, if you're a younger member of our audience, late high school or early college, there's an interesting thing at 6 p.m. Yeah, Friday at 6 p.m. there's Anime 101, How to Make a Club.
Ooh, fun.
And they have advice on how to find a group of like-minded people. It sounds like they might offer some advice similar to some of the stuff we talk about. And it's the HCC. It's people from HCC.
Oh, that's cool.
And they have an anime club, and they tell you how to create your own. So, might be worth checking out for you.
Also at 6 p.m., there is a session called How to Break Into Voice Acting.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to get Kristen to go to that session. Guys, the other day, she, shooed me out of my recording room, and she had a script from just, some commercial scripts. And she laid down some voice scripts and is going to put them on a voice acting website.
Your Kristen is?
My Kristen, yeah.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was funny because, she just had this script out and it was like, I love Levi jeans. Levi, they're the best. Just things like you might hear on an ad. It was pretty funny. You're going to have people playing Quidditch or Quad Ball, Muggle Quidditch, Star Wars Trivia Challenge, Texas All-Star Wrestling, Harry Potter Trivia at 6:30. Y'all don't let me, occupy everything. If y'all see something cool.
We're still on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, at 9 p.m., the Dune 1984 Extended Edition Part 1 with the Sasterpiece Theater. I think they're going to make fun. Now, I have not seen it personally, but I've heard that the old Dune movies are really bad.
Yeah,
I've
I've heard that
They're
too.
real cheaty.
So, hey, if you've gotten into the new Dune zeitgeist, this might be a good way to enjoy that with a little bit of humor.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. And I think part 2 is Saturday at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all want to... Anything else on Friday that y'all saw that looks cool? There's a Smash Brothers competition. Which Smash?
I do know some of our listeners are really into Smash Brothers, so
Retro World presents Super Smash Brothers Smash Remix from 7 p.m. to midnight. Okay, what is this?
I think they're just
Smash Brothers Arena. Sign up for a Super Smash Brothers tournament. Cool. Yeah, sounds awesome. Derek, Randy, y'all see anything cool for Friday activities?
I didn't see anything. I mean, it's hard to tell from the titles sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's tons of stuff. There always is tons of stuff that would be fun to do. It's just trying to find the most fun thing to do at that time.
I mean, there's a session called Pangolins, the real life Pokemon.
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's just people who are like, look at these pangolins. Look how they evolved.
I do love critters.
Look, touch, don't eat.
God,
Derek.
please don't eat it. Please don't eat it.
I can't go through this again.
Martial arts demonstration with Vortexic. Guys, I'm telling you, click on this link in the show notes. You are gonna find something that interests you.
Yeah, if you like cosplay, they got cosplay. If you like drawing, writing, stuff like that, they got that.
All right, couple things on Saturday. This is where you start to get some celebrity, interviews and panels. Some really cool celebrity stuff is happening. So I already mentioned The Jedi Doth Return Part 2. At 11:30, the cast of Charmed, which I think is only 2 people now, right, Randy?
Yes, that's what my girlfriend informed me.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
That The girl who plays Piper.
Holly Marie Combs
That sounds right.
canceled.
So, sadness for any Charmed fans out there. Yeah, Holly Marie Combs canceled. But who are the other two Charmed people?
Rose McGowan
Shannon Doherty.
and Shannon Doherty.
Yeah.
Shannon Doherty was in Charmed.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yep, she's one of the original 3.
that's wild. I never noticed.
What?
I mean,
That's
I didn't
where
know
I-
who she was at the time. I'd recognize her now.
Wait, what do you recognize her from?
Fear
I
Fac-
mean,
no,
yeah,
no.
Fear Factor is
No,
what
no,
I.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
No, it wasn't Fear Factor. It was Scare Tactics.
Scare Tactics, that's what it is. Yeah. I recognize her from that, but she's been in a little every once in a while, little things.
Yeah. It says
Okay.
she hosted season 1 of Scare Tactics in 2003.
God, just season 1? It's like 20 episodes?
It says only 8 episodes in season 2.
Oh, okay.
It says she left to do other stuff after that. So yeah, if you liked Charmed, that panel is at 11:30. Something that I have gone to in the past, comedy sports is something that Kristen and I used to be really into going to see because at our school they would leave huge stacks of coupons in the cafeteria. like thick stacks. So Kristen and I had like 50 coupons to go see Comedy Sport. But they have a show called Star Wars Unscripted where they take Star Wars A New Hope, but then they replace a bunch of things with audience suggestions. So like instead of Luke and Uncle Owen running a moisture farm, they ran an Applebee's. Like just stuff like that. So they replace a bunch of stuff from Star Wars and it's really, really funny. That is really a work of art. And then at 2:30, this is probably going to be a pretty packed event, an interview with Vivian Lyra Blair, who played young Leia from the Obi-Wan series.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
That is going to be pretty busy, I would bet. So maybe get in line early if you plan to go to that one.
How old is she?
She looks like she's 4.
God, like,
No, she's like 10 probably.
like 8?
I
9?
don't believe
know.
she's 10. I don't believe that.
From the point of 3 to like 15.
I mean,
I have no
maybe
idea how
6.
Right? They all look the same.
Yeah, they're all the
Yeah.
same. It's like you're a toddler and then you're driving and everything else in between is just hey.
Yeah, who knows?
She's almost 12.
See, I'm not crazy.
Be
I said
for
10.
real with me.
It says she was born June 4th, 2012. I'm looking at IMDb. So
Hey Siri,
Yeah,
what's
she'll be-
2024 minus 2012?
Derek, come on.
it's 12.
All right, she confirms 12.
But she's not 12 yet. It'll be June 4th, which is a week.
Okay, so she's 11.
Yeah.
All right. At 3:30, the cast of Star Trek Strange New World.
Ooh.
That is a show I have not seen because it's on Paramount.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I did do the free trial to watch Picard, and that was a good series.
I have seen some of season 1 of Picard, but I heard seasons 2 and 3 got much, much, much better.
I don't know. I liked season 1.
Oh, okay. All right.
Get off his back, dang.
Yeah, don't get that tone with me.
He's doing his best.
I will turn this podcast around.
Good. Take me home.
And then 7 o'clock, guys, this is a major event every year. Saturday, 7 o'clock, the Comicpalooza cosplay contest.
Ooh, yes.
It is a show that literally takes like 2 hours almost.
Yeah.
And the costumes that you're going to see, the work put in is simply amazing. It's fantastic. What did I say? 7 o'clock?
Yep. 7 to 10.
7 to 10. So 3 hours of just cosplay majesty. It's really incredible. Those were my highlights from Saturday. Did you guys find anything else cool
Yeah,
on Saturday?
At noon. I think it was noon. Oh yeah. I like all the panels and stuff, and that's cool. But I like going to some of the stuff that can help me, go a little deeper in a hobby. And I'm looking at that collecting original comic art panel.
Ooh.
They have an introduction to collecting original comic art, and they're talking about like, hey, here's what you look for. Here's ways you can find it and stay on budget and stuff like that.
That's
That
cool.
looks like a cool panel. And then where was the other one? Oh, they had some Back to the Future stuff.
Randy, here is a Star Wars costuming panel. It's called Costuming the 501st.
You see that?
From
I've
noon
been
to 1.
following a Mandalorian Facebook group for a long time.
Yeah, I
And
know.
One day I want to do something with it.
Looks like the car show is happening at noon also.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the car show at Comicpalooza is amazing too. The work that people have done on these cars, like not just the outsides, but they've completely customized all of the insides too. Pretty amazing. Derek, you see anything cool?
Nothing that's blowing my socks off. I've always been a fan of when we used to go. They just had like kind of like an open room with tons of board games you could just play.
Yes.
And lots of space. That was always my favorite part.
So we're looking at the schedule, so I don't know if it shows up there.
I think it's just a thing that just is there all day.
Yeah,
I think they have scheduled events in there though, like for D&D. I saw that on Saturday at 3:00. They have a Eureka Heights Beer Utopia horror movies themed pub trivia.
Ooh, I bet that would be so good.
Yeah.
That same place, Eureka Heights, they're hosting trivias all weekend. I saw a Harry Potter, that horror movie one, forget what else, but they've got a few. Special attractions. There will be a life-size Avatar: The Last Airbender Appa statue.
Oh,
that's cool.
A photo op with a life-size Appa. That is so cute.
Man, it would have been real cute if you could have had your kid there to take a picture with it.
I know.
I'm messing with you, man.
There's going to be a section called Full Steel Combat. People who are in like medieval armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Benjamin, there will be Metapods.
Oh, okay. I might have to spend some time in there.
The Lego Houston Brick Club. Shout out to Jeff Schroeder.
That's on Saturday still?
I think it's the whole weekend because that's a section on the dealer floor.
Oh, okay.
I don't see anything on here about the board game room, but it is almost always there, and we did see that they are still doing the werewolf events.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of the new reality show called Traitors is based off of this board game called Werewolf. So if you liked watching Traitors, then check out Werewolf and maybe give it a try. Derek, you are always really good at these social deduction games.
I'm good if Randy's not there, because Randy never believes me.
I can't believe you because you always are the bad guy.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. I was the werewolf. I got dealt it. Yeah, Derek is so good at those. It's crazy. Did y'all see anything else on Saturday?
No, I've been looking at Sunday.
Yeah, I think the only things I see are like those trivia pub nights, Marvel, and some other ones.
Yeah.
Those look fun.
Well, Randy, you're going to be on the dealer floor with El Dorado Gaming the whole time, so.
I know.
Where do you think you're going?
That's right. Or else you don't
I
get
got
your
you for 3
you
whole
don't get your
days.
year-end bonus.
Yeah, your
bonus.
Your year-end $40 Cane's gift card.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I gotta earn that.
And hey, if you want an exhibitor badge to get in an hour early,
That's true. Far.
you gotta put in some hours. Okay. Sunday is also stacked with probably the biggest celebrity sets here. 11:30 on Sunday. His name was John Cena.
And they even cleared out the schedule. There's basically nothing else happening at 11:30. They're like, everyone's here to see John Cena.
Yeah. So John Cena will be there at 11:30. A big panel. 12:30. The cast of Spy Family.
Hey, now.
I
Benjamin,
still haven't
we
seen
need,
it. So.
some time. Spy Family is so wholesome and funny, but also good action.
Yeah.
It is hilarious. And the voice actress, kudos, props, kills it. I mean, freaking kills
Randy,
You
Jesus.
can say it, Randy. We're all
it.
adults
Freaking
here.
kills
No,
it.
he cannot.
They
That's why
can
we haven't
handle
said
it.
it again. Freaking kills it.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good. Here is an event that I saw on Sunday. It looks like it's just on one of the side stages. It's called What's Up in Middle Earth? A Night on the Town with Theoden and Galadriel.
Oh, y'all saw Theoden die? Bernard Hill?
What? Oh, you're talking about a real thing.
Yeah, the guy that played him.
I don't remember who that is. Can you tell me who that is again?
That's the guy that plays Theoden in the Lord of the Rings movie. He also plays the captain in Titanic.
What's his name? Bernard?
Hill.
Oh, the guy that was like cursed by Wormtongue.
Yeah, the
yes.
guy that played Theoden.
Oh, I don't remember what his name was. That's sad.
Yeah, I see it. Dang, that's too bad. Way to make this event a downer. A Night on the Town with
Boo.
Theoden and Galadriel. It's Saturday night. Theoden and Galadriel share drinks by candlelight at the Prancing Pony, comparing notes about things they've noticed in Middle-earth that don't seem up to snuff. The thing just looks funny, so it kind of just looks like an improv where people talk about Lord of the Rings stuff. Seems funny. The Maggie Robertson event is at 10:30. John Cena 11:30. 12:30 the cast of Spy Family. 1:30 the cast of Napoleon Dynamite. John Heder. I think it's John Heder.
I thought it was Heater.
Yeah, I thought it was Hater too.
It's a Hater?
I thought it was
There's
Heater.
different ways.
I've been
John
calling him
Heater?
John Heater this whole time for like 20 years.
Let's see if there's a pronunciation guide.
And Efren Ramirez,
Yeah.
who played Pedro. So they will be doing a panel at 1:30. And then, guys, I'm so sorry to miss this. 3 o'clock, the cast of Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd and Principal Strickland. James Tolkan.
Yeah.
He's also one of the commanders in Top Gun.
Mm-hmm.
If you need a reason to go and you're in a Back to the Future fan, this honestly could be the last time these two are alive.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd.
Alive and together on the
Yeah.
same stage. Like, this is historic.
Mm-hmm.
Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd still kicking? That's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Man's been old for like 30 years.
I might have to do an edit before this episode even comes out.
Oh, no.
Okay, that was a dark joke, but Christopher Lloyd is old as hell, and he's not going to be on the convention circuit for long.
That's true. He was born in 1938.
Yeah.
Dang, what is that? So he's 86.
Yeah.
And he's been rocking it forever. Derek, remember he's Rasputin in Anastasia?
I could never forget that.
Who can forget? I love how on the descriptions they put Back to the Future, Back to the Future 2, Back to the Future 3.
Yeah.
I had to pad
Well,
out that
you know,
resume.
Like, why list all
Sometimes-
three?
Sometimes, they recast people.
Yeah, he was
They
recast
were-
in the
they-
second one, but came back for the third one.
No,
They settled their beefs.
They did recast the dad from the first one to the second one. I
And the
forgot that
girl.
weirdo dude's name.
And his girlfriend.
Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover. Yeah, and the girlfriend got recast. But Crispin Glover's weird.
I mean, this is insane that
Yeah.
they were able to get Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and James Tolkan together. Like,
Did they put Clue for Christopher Lloyd?
Oh yeah, he was in Clue.
No.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Well, because they
That's
spent,
crazy.
Shame.
half their block doing Black to the Futures.
yeah,
He's in the
Did y'all-
Mandalorian?
he did. There's one weird episode of The Mandalorian. It's the same episode that has Lizzo and Jack Black.
What?
I didn't
Did
watch
y'all
Best.
not see
What
that?
season is this?
I
I
am-
think I saw.
I am
think
not
it was-
crazy, and it was not a dream. It was Lizzo, Jack Black, and Christopher Lloyd, all in an episode of The Mandalorian.
I have not seen the latest season, so maybe that's why I.
Okay.
But I saw Baby Yoda decided that he wanted to be with Mando.
I thought that decision episode was in Book of Boba Fett.
I don't know. Maybe that is.
The best episode of Book of Boba Fett was the one
Mandalorian.
with no Boba Fett, and it was all Din. You've got some real treasures here. 3 o'clock Sunday is the Back to the Future. They want people to come the entire weekend, stay for that one, and then run the dealer floor one more time from 4 to 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
Anything else on Sunday? Did you guys see anything else? The Office is one. Did y'all see when that one was? Because I think there were 3 people from The Office too.
Yeah, they got Creed Bratton, Andy Buckley, who played the manager. I can't remember his name anymore. And also Oscar Nunez.
Yeah.
Which, is that his real name?
And
Was he
is
just-
Creed the other guy's real name?
Yeah, Creed. And that was the joke
Oh, okay.
in that show, is that it was actually him.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch the show. Kristen did, and it was always I always
You didn't
was
watch
walking
The
around the other way.
Office?
I've
No,
never
I didn't
seen
watch The Office.
I tried one episode. Wasn't for me.
Randy, it was the exact same way for me. I tried one episode that I watched in college, and I was
I
like,
didn't
nah.
laugh.
Was it the first episode? Because I do think it gets better.
Yeah.
It gets
Yeah.
better.
I definitely agree. It does
I don't
get
know.
better. I have seen out of order episodes.
Yeah,
It gets
Um,
better, then it gets worse.
Anytime that I am going to a friend's or friend member's wedding, the wedding episodes of The Office are on TV while I'm in the hotel room.
Yeah.
I mean, it only happened twice, but it's still weird that it happened twice. 2 for 2.
okay, that's pretty funny.
Okay.
Reagan Murdoch? Who is Reagan Murdoch?
She
It
is.
says The Fine Art of Devil Hunting, a conversation with Reagan Murdoch.
Oh, there you go. You just said.
Yeah, but I don't know who that is.
She
What
is-
show did he do?
He is. He's
Oh,
Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Man, Dragon Ball, Death Battle,
Oh, okay,
One Piece.
Well, cool. Anime fans can go see Reagan Murdoch. Napoleon Dynamite themed trivia.
I'll pass on that one. I never watched it.
That whole like time period when Napoleon Dynamite came out and everyone was like, "This is the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life."
I was, guys. I was one of those.
I was like, "This
I
is
was
the
one of them.
dumbest thing I've ever seen. What are you guys talking about?" Like, I feel like I was being gaslit for like a year straight.
I rewatched it a couple months ago with my nieces and nephews, Sarah's sister's kids, and it holds up. And what I mean by it holds up is, I mean, when you go back and see it as an adult, and you learn that it's a show about how these, about what kids think, what awkward kids think is important in high school.
Yeah.
And then you watch it from that point of view. To me, it was still pretty funny. It's very quotable.
It's definitely quotable. It's one of the few movies that I sat down with Dad in high school and watched, and he loved it.
Yikes.
He loved it. Now, Dad has notoriously bad taste in movies.
Your dad and
My
my Uncle
dad.
Don would probably enjoy the same movies.
Yeah.
My Uncle
But-
Don says these random movies, and I'm like, I'll like look them up, and they're like 2 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, remember when they did like a bunch of parody movies after Scary Movie, like
Yes.
Superhero Movie and Meet the
Yeah.
Spartans?
Yeah.
That's the level of garbage he likes.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry, Don, if you hear this. I love you, but
Like,
man.
Yeah, it's the same with my dad. Like, the Venn diagram of my dad's movie tastes and my movie tastes, they meet only at Napoleon Dynamite. It's a dot where those two circles are touching, and it's only Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, it looks like the events on Sunday cut off at 4:30.
Yeah, so come buy your dice.
There
Or
is a
just come-
magician doing shows all 3 days. Story time with Houston Public Library happens all 3 days. Lots of cool stuff, y'all. Insane. Okay, do y'all want to just gush over celebrities for a little while?
I feel like we've kind of done that.
Yeah,
Is
didn't
there-
we
are
already
there
do
any-
that?
We can do like
okay, so are there any that we haven't talked about yet?
Robert Englund.
yeah, that's a
Robert
cool one.
England.
Uh,
He's from Stranger Things.
Oh, shit.
he's Freddy from Nightmare on Elm
Yeah,
Street.
he's Freddy Krueger.
I don't know what he is in Stranger Things.
He's in that last season. He's the Vecna's dad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
With no
yeah.
eyes. Spoilers if you didn't watch it,
I
but you've had
forgot.
a year.
Well, you should have subscribed to the Patreon.
We have mentioned Vivian Lyra Blair from Obi-Wan Kenobi. It looks like she was in Bird Box?
Yeah.
Okay, I never saw that. I think Kristen saw it, though. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street must be another thing, because Ronnie Blakely is here, also from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
Travis here with an after-show edit. Since our recording, Ronnie Blakely has sadly canceled her appearance at Comicpalooza.
Yeah, I remember seeing several of them.
We mentioned the Charmed actresses, Shannon Doherty, Rose McGowan. Any parents of toddlers out there whose toddler is obsessed with Baby Shark? Kimiko Glenn is here, who is the voice of Baby Shark in Baby Shark's Big Show. But it looks like she's into a bunch of other cool stuff too. Spider-Man
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse.
I think we would be remiss to not point out Ryan Otley.
Oh, she's Penny Parker, the one with the spider mech.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kimiko Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did you say, Benjamin?
The comic guy.
Oh, you're at the comic guests.
Yeah, Ryan Otley.
Oh my god. Yeah, Ryan Otley is astounding. He did what was it? How many issues of Invincible?
100 something.
127 issues of Invincible. And he was also did The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Both of which I've read, both of which are simply astounding. And he'll be there all 3 days. That's Ryan Otley. Anime voice actors, we've got Alex Organ, Megan Shipman, and Natalie Van Sistine. So we've got the cast of Spy Family all here. Looks like they've done a bunch of stuff, though. My Hero Academia shows up on all 3 of those.
Yeah, a couple of them, both Megan Shipman and Natalie Van Sistine do Gundam stuff.
Yeah. Alex Organ did Psycho-Pass. Have any of you guys seen that anime?
I feel like I've heard of it.
Oh,
He
Psycho-Pass
was Boy
is
and the Beast.
awesome. So
He's also
cool.
Razorhead, Aizawa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but his best role, Sir Zex Lucifer from High School DxD. Oh no, actually, honestly, his maybe my personal favorite, Death Parade. I'm like, here how his name is pronounced. It's like Decim. Death Parade is a great anime about like the afterlife.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Guys, there are still some celebrities we've missed. Rebecca Romaine will be there.
Oh, how did we miss?
I know. Just, I think I would be this starstruck in the autograph line too. Just like, what can you say about Rebecca Romijn? I think she is there primarily for Star Trek Strange New World.
Yeah, I think so.
There will be a cast for that, but obviously she played Mystique in the first X-Men trilogy. And it looks like she was in Star Trek Discovery. I guess maybe she's the same character in Discovery and Strange New Worlds. Andrew Robinson will be there, which people... what I recognize him from is Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He plays Odo. Travis here with an after-show edit. I mistakenly remembered Andrew Robinson as Odo in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He actually is Garrick, one of the Romulan spies, Taylor character or something. So, I was wrong. My bad. I mean, just a couple more. Randall Reeder and Anson Mount. Anson Mount looks like he's here for Star Wars stuff. I don't know who Randall Reeder is.
Star Trek, you mean?
Star Trek stuff, sorry.
Yeah. He's in one of the ones from, I think, like the Paramount exclusive stuff. I think it's Stranger World Discovery.
Strange New World
Discovery.
I've
seen him. I know he has like a yellow shirt.
He plays Black Bolt in the Inhumans and Doctor Strange. The one when he blows his brains out by accident.
I do remember that, yes.
Yeah.
That Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness was just a blip in my memory.
Yeah.
I remember sitting down to watch it, and I have forgotten everything from it.
It wasn't great.
Do y'all know Randall Reeder? Looks like he's been in just a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah,
if you need a big redneck.
Yeah, he's always been like a side character as like some kind of like redneck or hick or whatever.
I'm pretty sure he's in the trailer for the new Bad Boys movie. It's either him or two other rednecks that I'm just getting confused. But he'll always be like a big redneck.
Okay. I mean, it says he's in the Deadpool movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the guys in the bar. I forgot what the guy who runs the bar's name is. The comedian.
Yeah.
T.J. Miller?
Yeah. He like... They trick him into fighting people, basically.
Oh,
a couple times. So, yeah, he's either a biker or a hillbilly.
Here's another Nightmare on Elm Street person, Amanda Weiss.
Mm-hmm.
Comic fans... Clay McLeod Chapman looks like he's done a ton of Spider-Man and Spider-Man adjacent people. Carnage, Venom, Amazing Spider-Man. Tons of stuff there. We've already mentioned Ryan Otley, Julie Sakai, Stan Sakai, and Chip Zdarsky. Benjamin, looks like Stan Sakai did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but he's not like one of the original ones. He did some
of the side stuff.
Yeah, because it's Eastman and Laird that did the original Ninja Turtles.
Right. Did I tell you that I finished reading Ronin a few weeks ago?
No, you didn't. Good. It
was awesome.
They're making a movie.
So cool.
The Ninja Turtle one, right?
Yes,
yeah.
The
Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin.
Yeah, that sounds so sad.
It was really sad, but it was really, really good too. I enjoyed it.
Also, just real quick, I wanted to on Amanda Weiss. Have you ever seen the scene where like her character gets killed in the movie by being like drug up the walls, and she's asleep, but like her body being dragged up the walls, and she's getting slashed, and so she's like up on the ceiling, and the guy's like looking up at her as she's getting like mauled, and then she falls onto the bed and just blood everywhere. Like, it's a very iconic like scene.
Yeah, cool. It also says she was in Dexter in 2006. I don't remember who. Oh, one episode as social worker. How do they expect me to remember that? Okay, some voice actors. We mentioned Kimiko Glenn already. David Eddings.
Yeah, does a lot of video game stuff.
Looks like mostly video game, mostly Borderlands stuff. Lots of Borderlands roles. And then Maggie Robertson, who was in Baldur's Gate and Resident Evil as Lady Dimitrescu. God of War Ragnarok, Back 4 Blood, so pretty big name in voice acting. Some cosplay guests. Man, I'm gonna butcher these names, y'all, and I'm sorry. Athel Artistry, Beverly Downen, Novice Cosplay, who I think was also at TCGCon?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
I feel like I remember saying that name before. Silverback Props and Stardust Megu. Cool. And then lots of podcasters.
Yeah, a few
authors.
Hey, how come we're not up there for podcast guests? What the heck?
Because I'm not going to be there.
Because, we're vendors.
Oh my god. We can't be both?
I'm sure we could have been both.
Yeah. I think at a future Comicpalooza, I do want to do a panel.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
I mean, I bet we could do a Magic the Gathering panel.
Oh, yeah. We could.
People would show up.
But I'm shy.
Get over it.
Can't.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, you don't have to be there, and we'll just tell everyone that you were, a little chicken.
I die from diarrhea.
I'll get you a bucket.
Poop
Oh
my brains
God.
out.
All right, and
All right.
with that, as always, don't forget to check out episode 6 for convention basics and strategies. Episode 6 of My Mythical Meta is all about what con were we getting ready for in that one?
Galveston. wasn't it?
GalaxyCon?
I think it was Galaxy, yeah.
Yeah, we were getting ready for GalaxyCon, and we talked about just things that you should be prepared for if you've never been to a big pop culture con before. So lots of great tips in there. Remember to not touch cosplayers.
Don't touch anyone.
That is, yes, that's a major point. Don't touch cosplayers, celebrities, or any other humans without their express and enthusiastic invitation.
Shower, put on deodorant.
Yep,
Don't
that's
leave
true
the
too.
house unless you've showered and deodorized.
Within the past 24 hours.
bring
Like, oh,
snacks.
3 days ago.
Wear good shoes. Anything else, y'all?
Have
Yeah.
fun.
Bring money, plenty of it. Bring
Yeah.
cash.
Cash, baby.
Yeah.
Cash is king.
Bring cash.
Don't use the ATMs,
Yes.
according to Randy.
Yeah.
I mean,
They'll
I
either
can't
freeze
be for
up
sure.
or they'll charge you an arm and a leg service fee.
No, not that. I know I can't be for sure, but I'm pretty sure the last time I went to that
'em on
convention
blast.
center,
You think your number got skimmed?
I think my number got skimmed. They took like I can't remember. It was over $1,000. I can't remember how much. I thankfully got it back, but yeah, that was a
Ouch.
heart attack at work. Just randomly being like, "Oh, I think I just lost $2,000. Let me go figure this out real quick." But
Dude, that's awful.
yeah, so cut up my card, and I'm only gonna go to the bank if I need cash now.
That's right. Yeah, so bring cash. Have a good time. We can't wait to see you. Booth 1512. I expect full, detailed reports
Absolutely.
from Benjamin and from Randy. So, Derek, Randy, anything you guys want to add?
No.
Just can't wait to see everyone and subscribe.
Randy can't wait to see more celebrities and then not recognize them. Hey, do you want to play this Walking Dead board game?
See, you're a fan.
I see you're a fan. All right.
Sorry, I didn't watch the show. I didn't know he was in the show.
Benjamin, hit us with some words of wisdom.
When you go to a convention, let your freak flag fly, right? It's your chance to really geek out, to immerse yourself in your fandom, to find a new hobby, to meet people who are into the sorts of things you're into, to find things that are adjacent to the things you already know you like, and get a chance to find your next book, your next show, your next costume, your next friend. And don't go embarrassed. Don't go worried about what people are thinking. Don't go worried about how much money you're going to spend on dice. Just go. Have fun and just really go there to really immerse yourself in that experience, and your life will be better for it.
I totally agree. Everybody who's there is in love with stuff in the same way that you are in love with stuff. You are not alone. You are going to a con to see other people. Like, the concept of embarrassment just does not compute at a convention like this. Just go out and have fun. Cool. Thank you guys very much for podcasting with me. I can't wait to hear how great Comicpalooza goes this year. It's always a big success. It's always a ton of fun. And I'm so sad that I have to miss it this year. You know, I wish I could be there to help you guys out. Thank you for podcasting with me. Thank you, listener, for getting hyped for Comicpalooza with us. Remember that you can contact My Mythical Meta through email at mymythicalmeta@gmail.com. New email address. Do not get lost in the Korean shipping notices. You can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/mymythicalmeta. Thank you, Derek, Benjamin, Randy, for being my great friends. Adios.
Bye.
Later.
I guess it's goodbye for now.
This episode was sponsored by Eldorado Gaming. Use the promo code META for 10% off your order. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. This episode was edited by me, Travis Konishek, and our intro and outro music is by Tyler Heath of the Oh Hellos.